So we're live now.
We are. Let's see the countdown. Let's go.
Oh, well, what's up? It's your boy Nick, aka O'Laddie, here to talk about all kinds of totally weird and random things. This time we're going to talk about how we like movies and what kind of movies we like. And we're also going to talk about movie soundtracks. Ain't that right, Shannon?
Yes.
You always just sit there like what the hell? All right. So you go ahead and tell me
I'm
about.
just here.
I noticed. So you tell me what kind of movies you like. I can't even see over there.
Well, sit over there, old man.
I know, right? What kind of
What
movie?
we're doing is our favorite single movie, the duel of movies, part
Like
one
two
and two,
movies. Yeah.
the three-parters, and then the sagas is what we're doing.
Yeah.
I chose for my favorite one, Sweet Home Alabama,
Right.
because it's just a cute love story. It's just cute.
What do you like about it?
I just like it. It's just a cute little scene of the little boy and the little girl. Why you won't marry me anyway? I'm just saying, it's just a cute movie. It's just a cute movie. I like it.
That's in the movie?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, we got to have a movie night.
And that's a movie we got to watch?
Yes, because you clearly don't remember it.
No.
We got to watch it.
I tried to forget it the best I could.
Why?
Only thing I remember about that movie is that dude was making something out of lightning.
Yeah,
in the
he was
beaches.
making glass. Glass things.
Is that how you make glass?
The lightning hits the sand.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
This guy.
I guess I
We got to have a.
roped myself into a rom-com there, didn't I?
Yeah, so now you get to watch it with me.
Yay.
Hey, it's better than the Moana we watched, right?
Actually, it wasn't that bad.
I know.
It's just our
It's
little.
cute.
She didn't want to watch it with us.
Yes, and that was her whole plan.
I know. You have to kind of tell them what about.
The thing is, my granddaughter, she's 3. She really likes Nick, and they had we had a movie date of Moana because this child absolutely loves Moana. But then she gets there, and then it goes to Frozen. And for the love of God, it's you two, Gran. Let's watch Blue Strips. No.
Yeah.
So it just went to a whole thing.
She really wanted to watch that on YouTube.
Oh my God.
She was so into wanting to watch that. She did not care about.
What does she call it? Boy, some bueno, something.
Bueno is what I kept hearing.
Yeah, she didn't say the actual name of the song,
and I was just like, I thought she was saying something about Mexican food for the longest time. I was like, what are we talking about?
But,
I don't know how you got what she was talking about in the first place.
Because they told me what she was talking about.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes, she's pretty smart for her age too.
Well,
so.
I didn't say she wasn't.
No, I'm just saying she's very smart. Like she sat there and told us everything.
Everything.
But anyway, that's the whole thing with that.
Yeah.
But this is going to be something we have to do together because I've got to get you refreshed on this movie.
Got to. So, what is your 2 movies? And why?
We just watched. Well, I did. You slept through most of it. The Happy.
I may have slept a little bit.
A little bit.
I remember most of it.
The Happy Gilmore. Of course, the first one, everybody knows that one.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
The second one is still funny. Like it was
pretty fun.
It was hilarious. A lot of famous people were in it, and
it was Cameo City, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, completely. But I liked it. I thought it was funny. It's Adam Sandler. I mean, he does a lot of good movies.
Yeah. He does do that.
Yeah. My trilogy movies are Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect.
Have you even?
Is that the ones where they sing?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen a little bit of them. I've seen all of them. They were awesome.
Like I've seen all of your trilogy. You crazy. I have not.
You're talking about my trilogy?
No, the saga. My bad.
The saga, you got a lot to catch up on if you ain't seen it.
I haven't.
Oh.
You know.
I got to watch Sweet Home Alabama, so you got to watch that then.
But I like those movies. I just think they're funny. Of course, it's music. You know, me and you both. We like music.
Yeah. I mean, they're okay. They're okay movies. I thought they were all right, to be honest with you. They weren't. I mean, they're very
not guy material.
They're not really guy movies, but they're okay. They're not bad. For the most part, they're. I didn't know there was 3 of them, to be honest with you. Though I thought there was only like 2 of them.
No, they did a final one. Yeah.
They're not going to have a pitch perfect 4.
I think they're going to have like a knockoff of something of like Fat Amy. I think is what I've seen. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I think that's what I saw like a commercial for.
I didn't realize there was a person's name called
Well,
Fat
her-
Amy in the.
Well, that's what she called herself. Her
Oh.
name was Patricia, but everybody called her Fat Amy. And they asked her why she calls herself that. She said, "So you twig, don't do it behind my back." Yeah,
She
I
calls
didn't say
herself a
word.
completely different name,
Fat Amy.
but her name's Patricia.
Mhm.
I must have missed that part in the.
She's funny.
I want-
Rebel Wilson, she's funny.
I watched a lot of that movie apparently.
I got all 3 of them, so don't worry, we'll catch you up on that one too.
Oh God, I'm excited now.
So for my saga, I chose Twilight because the one that you're choosing, I don't know like nothing about Harley.
You know, believe it or not, I've watched all the Twilight movies, and they were.
See,
I did not. I was not.
you
They
learn.
were- yeah.
They're supposed to have another one come out.
What's bad about Twilight is the best part was fake. The best part of the whole movies.
Oh
was
yeah,
fake. It's like
yeah.
they finally got to a part where you're like, oh, they're finally gonna fight. They're fighting. They're killing each other. Blah 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 blah. She just made it all up in her head.
Yeah.
I was like, for what?
But that was pretty neat.
We watched 6 movies of y'all finally gonna do something with these vampires from wherever they were in Europe,
The
Italy or something.
Vatican, wasn't it? Or
I think
somewhere
so,
around
something
there?
like that. And then like all of a sudden y'all are gonna fight, and then like I thought it was real. I was like, oh, I was all stoked. They pulled somebody's head off, and then like all of a sudden, it wasn't even real. I was like, are you for real right
They
now?
were just showing them what could happen if they kept on.
What? Yeah, but that's so stupid. That's like Superman flying around for 3 movies and all of a sudden been like, well, I could have done that, but I didn't. But I could have because I'm Kryptonian. But I could have done all that.
Lord, you just read all up in this.
But I'm saying it's 6 movies. You watch 6 movies of
Well, there's
like,
supposed to be another one coming out, like I said.
well, we gotta watch a 7th movie then,
Mhm.
pretending to do something and then all of a sudden not do it.
I think it has to do with the kid.
Well, that'll be good. I hopefully get to watch 12 movies if nothing
Yeah.
happens. That'll be awesome. I can't wait.
I know. Aren't you excited?
I am so.
You need to calm down, sir.
I know. I
You're
get
gonna
worked.
knock me out of my chair.
I get worked up.
You do.
Okay,
So let's do yours.
let's do mine because mine are good movies. All right, my single movie is Forrest Gump. It's one of the best movies of all time. You want to know why? Because it's incredible. And like, you know, with him like being able to do the technology of having him in a different spot, like with like the old footage and all the other stuff, and just like Tom Hanks's performance, even though like maybe Tom Hanks might be as a person might be sketchy now, I don't know, but like his performance in that particular movie was
It was great.
incredible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then like every guy goes around and says, you know, like big old fat rain, you know, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Like,
Janae.
every Janae, peas and carrots. Everybody does that, you know. So like it's
You
it's
do that for sure.
well, yeah, because it's very quotable. It's a very quotable like movie. And then so
So your duo.
my I don't know if it's called a we've been saying that right?
It's
Like
two-parter.
2-parter movie,
It's a sequel.
whatever.
right.
It's grumpier old men. Like
Grumpy old men and grumpier old men.
correct. Like those movies are amazing.
They're
Like
funny.
they're so funny. Like Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau's like characters, how they're like how
They're like an old married couple, really.
Yeah, they really are. They're like, and I think they did other work together, like, you know, I don't know, forever ago or whatever, like The Odd Couple or something like that. But you could tell that they, you know, how good they were as comedians without like really even seeming like they're trying. It almost just seemed like they're just 2 old disgruntled dudes that just hated each other. Like I don't even know if they really even gave them a script. They're just like act like y'all
They
hate
just
each other.
life.
Yeah, just
and
hate
each
life
other.
and each other and just talk about it. And like they just like recorded the best of it or whatever.
That
And then
was
the
funny.
dad that's in that movie on the
Yeah.
outtakes, that almost makes the whole movie right there.
Mhm.
That dude is hilarious. Like he cracks me up. Like I can still watch the outtakes now and just be like
You gotta
rolling in my
Yeah.
seat because that guy's just hilarious. Now, my
Trilogy.
trilogy,
Trilogy.
my
Sorry.
trilogy is like
Can't even say
it's
it.
kind of confusing because it's Lord of the Rings.
I know that the Hobbit's out there, and it's part of the same story, but I kind of considered it as
But
like
it's
a
separate.
different story.
Yeah.
As like it's not the Lord of the Rings story, like the Fellowship of the Rings, the Tale of Two Towers, and Return of the King. It's not those stories. So like I kind of considered the Hobbit story
It's
as
like
like
its own
its
separate
own
story.
separate thing. So I just considered this one as a trilogy. So like, but like the amount of money they spent on it, the amount of time and the quality still holds up to this day. You know that,
Yeah.
and those movies were shot in the '90s, like
Yeah.
um, and you if you were to watch it today, like it would stand up to
Hmm.
uh movies today, like to me, like you can, it's not IMAX quality. I mean it may be, I don't know, like I can see a little bit of like it's not like 4K or nothing like that. You can tell it's a little bit dated, but like still like like when I watch it, I don't sit there and be like, man, this thing's like, because when I watch Star Wars, which is my saga, you can watch the old Star Wars and be like, oh wow, this thing was amazing for its time, but you still
Yeah.
say for its time. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
whenever you're watching Lord of the Rings, you don't say for its time. You just say, wow, this is amazing quality. Um, for everything. You don't even say for its time.
Yeah.
And then my saga is Star Wars. Which
Of
there's a
course.
lot of people who have a love-hate relationship with Star Wars at this point since Disney bought it, and I am one of those people. I think Disney uh, hasn't done the uh, brand of Star Wars justice since they purchased it, but there's still good things that happen and stuff like that. But overall, the the six original films are still, to me, almost like the point of like if you're gonna do a saga, you that's like the stamp of approval. It's like was those six movies as good as the Star Wars movies? Almost like the Harry Potter movies. Like I'm
Yeah.
not as much of a Potter, even though I really like and respect Harry Potter. I'm not as big of a Harry Potter fan, even though I like them. But like it's Star Wars for me. But like I still like Harry Potter. Don't get me wrong. But like if you're like if you're making that many movies, it needs to be as good as those, type of thing. To me, continuously throughout all those movies,
And that's hard to do.
it is.
Because like you really like the first or second one, you're like, oh, here comes another, and it's like, oh,
It's kind of like Fast and Furious. Like Fast and Furious has been around what 9 movies, 10 movies.
I think they're working on another one.
Yeah, and like, and I enjoy the Fast and Furious uh, franchise, but some of the movies you can obviously tell are less quality than some of the other movies. You're like, oh, that was an okay popcorn movie, and some of them are like, oh, they got some heart and some story to them, and that's what I kind of always tell how my movies are better is that they got heart and story to them, and not just a bunch of sci-fi. I mean, not sci-fi, but a bunch of like uh, not science fiction, but like like in Fast and Furious, they use like grapple to like make the cars almost fly around and
Yeah.
stuff, like some kind of like craziness, like CGI is the word I'm looking
Yeah.
for, like some kind of crazy CGI or something going on. You're like, oh wow, you did a cool trick, but there's nothing to the story, So I kind of don't see that as like a really great story, but
But with them too, like they keep saying they're going to make one and bring Paul Walker back.
right,
Just stop.
yeah, they need to let
At
that
this
go.
point, like he was great in those movies, and it was horrible the way he died.
Yeah,
He was a great actor. Like I've watched a lot of his stuff,
Mm.
but they're like, yeah, we're going to do this, and I'm like,
yeah, they need to.
even his brother looks like him, but
Yeah.
still, it, I just no.
Well, it was a
sorry.
perfect ending in like 7 or 8 or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
because they were driving and they split.
And it was just a perfect ending for that character, what I
Yeah.
mean? And it had so much heart in that moment that sometimes it's just better for that character and the story to say, okay, well, then they split and then they're gonna,
Yeah,
they're
I
just gonna
agree.
let that be
That's
the
what I
end of the
feel.
character, you know what I mean? And sometimes that's because that's the best for the character, or a real life situation happens like that, where you can't continue the character. And I think it's sometimes they want to continue it because of money situations or whatever. But sometimes it's just better if you're not trying to milk that cow, you know what I mean? Like let it kind of go, a little bit. So to me
And
personally,
people are like, oh no, put Cody in there and put his face in there. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, but it's
Like
not.
why?
It's not the same spirit. I don't think
No, it's
necessarily.
not.
It's like because
You know it's not
it's
them.
very. It's been very public. You know what I mean? Like it's been very
Yeah.
public. That's all happened, and like that. What they're going to be doing. So I don't know. We also wanted to talk about soundtracks. Are you a big soundtrack person?
There's not a some are okay, some are not.
Are you? Let me ask you this. Are you a music soundtrack person? Or are you like a mainstream uh music soundtrack? Like when I say that, I mean like, are you a soundtrack person that needs to like a like a John Williams? You know John Williams, like he did Superman, Jaws, Star Wars. Well, he just does like he poses
Composing.
music, yeah. Or you're like more like uh mainstream music
Yeah,
into
like Purple Rain.
yeah. Or you're more
Like one of my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't
Right,
like
right.
Purple Rain? But I also like Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Yeah.
Because I had him watch that movie one day.
you did.
It's very wild.
It is.
We don't think we can finish it though.
No, because it's very weird.
It was wild.
It's wild.
It's very wild. And then, God, what was the other one I was thinking of? There was like 2 or 3, but I think like the Purple Rain one was a very, very big one, just because it ended up being, like his actual music that he had out.
Yeah.
So, like for me, that was one of the better soundtracks that I had heard, and I like Queen of the Damned.
Yeah. That's
It's got a lot of
big-
good Disturbed.
Yeah.
Chester was in there on some of the songs helping with Korn, Marilyn Manson.
I mean, we just talked about that Fast and Furious. I mean, that song was huge from that moment
Yeah.
in the movie. Sometimes there's specific songs off of soundtracks that are really huge.
But that song, actually, Charlie Puth came out with it. And when all that happened, he brought in Wiz Khalifa to do it.
Mhm.
Like he originally done it just himself.
Right.
But it was so different when he came in and put his magic to it to make the song what it was.
I think like for me, like if I want, it depends on what type of what I'm watching. Right. If I'm watching a Superman movie, I don't really want like Wiz Khalifa in my. I mean, I'm just stupid like that. I mean, I want John Williams.
You want that cinematic.
I want big
music.
cinematic
Yeah.
orchestra type music. Like if I'm watching Harry Potter, I don't want.
It's the buildup of the music.
I don't want that type of stuff. But if I'm watching something that feels more real, like it's okay with me. Like like if it's a more real world grounded type of situation, that stuff doesn't bother me. And then it does feel like something that it can hit me in my feels, and then I can still listen to it on Spotify, or I can download it on iTunes. People still do that, and like all that type of stuff. And listen to the music that way, and then it transcends just watching the movie. Because I don't go outside and I don't listen to, even though Star Wars is my favorite saga, I don't listen to Star Wars music outside of the watching.
Yeah.
Like when I watch the movie, I'm like, wow, yeah.
But it builds.
It's like the Empire music. It's like the March of the Empire. Like, yeah, it's awesome in the movie, but I don't sit there and like listen to it in my car. Like that's weird. Like to me, like there is people that do that, and that's awesome for them. But like for me, I don't necessarily get into that. And
it's
that's
your taste of music.
Yeah, it's your taste of music, what you like. But like I would listen to like that different song, Purple Rain, in my car.
Yeah.
That was in a movie. What I mean? It's just different, like for me it's so
it's different. It just depends on what you like.
Yeah. And also just depends on the figure that some people just like to get down to like just musical soundtracks, and it just helps them relax and stuff. Like I've never been unless I was listening to music like to study, did I ever like necessarily listen to even classical music. I don't get down to like no disrespect to any.
No.
Not that Beethoven's going to turn over in his grave if I said anything, but it's not like I got down to the Fifth Symphony or nothing like that. And that's just not been my thing. I respect all that, and I'll listen to it if I was studying maybe, but I don't just sit there and be driving around, that's not my jam.
Right.
seeing how what the bass sounds like in my car to that, but
So since we're speaking of music, do we just want to talk about it?
You can.
The amazing thing that we have done.
The amazing thing that had happened today. I don't know why I have these.
We have You're going to compose something with those.
I guess I was getting ready.
We finally have our music on Spotify,
Yes.
and it's great.
We have 20 of the songs we've really been
Mhm.
working on. We put them on Spotify, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah.
We've done all kinds of stuff. We've been telling everybody.
The
And-
past 3 months of just us being together and doing the music, like it's finally came
We kind of got
to this.
to this to where we can share it with others, and they can be able to,
Yeah.
listen to it
Enjoy
on
it.
Spotify and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
There's some really good songs on there, some personal songs.
yeah,
You know, I have my favorites. We all know that.
she has her favorite.
Conscience is baby,
Yeah,
and Haunted.
it's just ones that we really just put a lot of work into that mean a lot to us. And, if you want to listen to them or support us, whatever, just go on Spotify, put in Old Laddie, it'll just come up. It looks like a graveyard scene, says Haunted on it,
Yes.
and that'll be, it just, for your listening pleasure. So,
There's some really good songs on there. Ones that we're definitely proud of. It was just so exciting to see after all that work, it finally paid off.
it was a very good thing after we've worked so hard. So, but
Yes.
other than that, I mean, we have another set we're trying to work on, and we hope to get them out in the next few weeks. Got a little bit of work left to do on those set and add some more to it. So hopefully we'll be able to get those out in the next few weeks or so.
We want to put stuff out that people can relate to.
Relate to
And like a lot of them are like you've got the mental health ones, which I'm just saying, if you listen to Conscience, you'll understand. Like to me, that's just one of the best songs you've ever wrote.
Well, I
I
appreciate
love that song. You know that.
yeah.
But like The Pool is actually a really good song. And that's not one that is usually out there. It's on the YouTube channel, but it's a really good song too to listen to.
Yeah, I mean, like we try to write about stuff, and like I'm sure there's a lot of people that try to write about stuff, and while we're trying to put it on Spotify, it's because it's not stuff that's mainstream topics necessarily. It's stuff that's about being in a place that where you feel.
Let's just be honest. Mine are mushy things.
Yeah, hers are.
Minus the one from the other day. That one was not mushy. His kind of the opposite of mine.
Yeah,
So, but yours also stems from past things that have happened to you.
Yeah.
That you put out there, for people to. And I'm
usually,
sure a lot of people understand what you're saying in a lot of those songs.
yeah, they're usually mental health related things that I've been through,
A
or
relationship.
things I've been through, or same thing for you.
And almost ours is almost like, because you were like another one. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
I'm bad about that one, I guess.
she gets in her
I get my feelers
feels about the love stuff,
about life
life and love.
and all that good stuff. But if that's a way to express things, like you should do that. You should never hide it, never hold it in. Just put it out there for everybody to see.
Yeah,
Right?
that is true. That is true.
Yes.
What is some things that I don't know if anybody else wants to share any music, movies, or anything like that they like
Mhm.
necessarily. If they do, I mean, this is all about building a community of talking about music, talking about any entertainment that helps us get through. That's what like our music is mostly about, trying to build something where we can communicate ways of getting through any kind of mental health problems, any situational problems, any addiction problems.
Because the pool is about.
The pool's about addiction problems.
Yeah. And we have some really good songs that are, I don't really know how to describe it without, like the God, Can You Hear Me? God, Are You There? Like they're really personal songs of just sometimes feeling like there's
It's just,
nobody there.
yeah,
And you wonder if God is listening. Like it's some really personal stuff.
it's
on
just like
there.
if you just wonder if like you're doing the right thing, if what you're trying to do the right stuff and nothing's coming from it. But then there's like in the song, you figure out that there's resolution, that you have to do things certain ways. It's not just about asking; you have to try to live a certain way. It kind of, you know.
And
But
we-
like, you guys got to check it out. You got
Yes.
to listen to it. Okay.
very, very personal songs
But
that
like,
we are proud of.
but like we say, you know, if you want to share anything with us, write us about anything, you know, any kind of music that you guys would be interested in, like maybe even us writing, maybe situations, reach out to us, you know, things like that. You know, we're trying to do these more like live things. This is kind of new, and
He
actually
was scared.
it's pretty scary for me. Haven't done a lot of lives very much, so
And he was scared of spooky people too, but look at you now.
I'm scared of everything.
You still rocking it though. You going out there with us.
I know, right? But just like reach out and us communicate, all that kind of stuff. You know?
But sometimes putting stuff out like we do is hard because you wonder if people are going to be like, oh. But I think a lot of people's going to relate to a lot of things that's in there.
Yeah.
I really do.
That's true.
If it helps you, that's great because it helped us writing it down and getting it out.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. And if there's anybody out there that like does music or writes or anything, that listens to our stuff and says, "Hey, these guys need help. Hit me up. I'll use some kind of coaching."
We're not like Nashville songwriters,
No,
although we do have some that I think are really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
And then we have other ones that we have that we consider like practice songs. That we just kind of, as I put it, word vomit.
We
'cause
have a
that's
lot
my
of-
thing.
we have a lot of practice songs.
I have a lot of word vomit. But it turns out good. So, you know.
Yeah. Well, do you have the positive thought for the day?
Well, I just think after everything that we got to do today and experience, that you just should never give up on something you truly want.
Yeah.
Whether it be a relationship, whether it be a career, whatever it is. Because like we've really worked hard at doing this and it's paid off. Like it will pay off if you just keep trying. Don't give up.
Well, I will add to it by saying that sometimes try to put more stock into doing the things you love and not worrying so much about getting paid for it.
Yeah.
And just enjoying the fruits of your labor, of like having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about if you're making $1 million. Don't worry about, you know, just try to enjoy what you're doing. And that even comes down to like your job. Like say,
'Cause
say-
it's my job. Like we talk about that.
right. Like if you can get the highest paying job, but it's the most miserable, why do it?
Why are you there?
Yeah. Like, but if you can get a job that will get you by or a little bit past by, but you really enjoy it, then, you know,
That's
maybe
my
that's
job.
where you should be, you know?
Yeah, I love my job. And it's not about the pay. What I do is not about the money you get, it's about the people you can help.
Yeah.
One person. Because, you know, we just lost another one that was 22 years old. So, I mean, it's like, it's not about how much money you make. It's if you can really help one person get over something. Just like the young lady that I tried to jump in the car.
Yeah.
I can be mean. But
Yeah.
this girl has came up and hugged me and just showed me so much love for being that person that was there for her. That makes the world of difference in a job. Complete world of difference.
Yeah.
Crap pay, who cares? You gotta love what you do.
Love what you do for you.
Yes.
Try to affect other people. And
Make-
if you're not happy, try to make sure that you're trying to be happy for you. Like, don't live life
Quit trying to please everybody
for
else.
everybody else and try to make you happy the best you can.
Take you time.
You know, you only get to live this life once. You know, I mean, I understand you got to do what you got to do for food and money and house and clothing and all that stuff. Take care of your family. But if you have an option and you can, try to do the best you can for you too. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people out there that don't. They just live life and they're so unhappy. You know.
Yeah, this week's been pretty strenuous for me. My cars, just I feel like everything just kind of, but just it's been a rough week,
You know?
but it's turned out great. I mean, there were times when I was just like, why? But then it's like, everything happens for a reason. Just sit back, take a breath. It'll work itself out.
It will.
And so far, things have been working themselves out fine.
The start of every mountaintop is the lowest valley.
Yep.
You always have to remember that. You have to get to the lowest point before you can get to the highest point. You can't just start at the top.
No, you got to work your way up.
You got to work your way up. Sometimes it really sucks. Sometimes you got a long time at the bottom before you can start working your way up. You just got
Right?
to try to stay.
Or you get knocked down.
There, you got to try to stay positive, and that's sometimes easier said than done. Now I know that I've been one of those people that's been very negative, and I still have negative days. Still days that I still feel like crap. But
I feel they're getting better though. Like you're able to do
I try to change your
more things.
try to change your mindset. That's all.
Mhm.
That's all I can do. That's all anybody can do. Some days you're not going to win. Some days you're going to, and
No.
that's okay. But just as long as you try to stack days that you're being more positive than days that you're not, then you're moving in the right direction. So
Instead of being overwhelmed, whatever's coming at you, just take one thing at a time.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, I've always been the one to just jump in and try to tackle everything, and it just makes it worse.
yeah,
It's worse on you. You get stressed out, and you don't feel good. I mean, it's a lot. You wear yourself out a lot doing that.
yeah, you do. Fight everything at once. You fight nothing at all. So
I've learned to pull back a little bit and one thing at a time.
so
So
you
you
can.
can.
But I guess we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you guys watching. We appreciate you guys for all your support. And like we
Yes.
said, check out our Spotify and all our social media. And like we always say, or at least I do, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And